Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly. And when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. Well, this was real chance! That was mighty close. And it's played forward. Holding does well there. Alert. Martial. Manchester United, one of the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Guendouzi. Arsenal are unbeaten on the road so far. Chambers drives it forward. Pogba hits that long. Fred has a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The referee's awarded a free kick. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Chambers. Gets away from his opponents. Keeper sends it forward. Fred. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
It's a brilliant interception.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Manchester United, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Look, to alter the intended...
Shapes to shoot! And the ball, that is asking for trouble. Turns and goes back. Good clearance and very necessary. Plays it back. Has a goal! And it's a goal! Arsenal take the lead. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Matic. Shaw to play it forward. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Holding has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Arsenal leading by one and looking very... Going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Rashford. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, that's a waste. Matic floats one over. Got a throw in. Willock. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. That's offside. Yes, it is. De Gea sends that a long way. Wan-Bissaka. Matic. Matic plays it forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Goes to finish! Shooting chance! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried there.
Shaw tries to get it forward quickly. Guendouzi goes looking. Willock. Guendouzi. And it's Chambers. Just brushed off the ball there. Lingard. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Hoists it forward. Lingard! A real chance and a real let-off.
Manchester United really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Rashford. Murphy with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Pogba. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Forward it goes. Shaw. And here's Rashford. Fred. And here's it's Pogba!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka drives it forward. Nelson. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Wan-Bissaka.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Willock did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Fred. And here's Rashford. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Martial. Shaw could try cutting inside here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Holding with the clearance. Defending of the desperate variety.
Manchester United are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Torreira. Chambers. Lingard with a good steal, well played. Shaw tries to get it forward quickly. Ball through needs to be good here.
Arsenal are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Chambers. Chambers goes looking. Arsenal need to hold on for a few more moments. Holding. Chambers. He's played him through. And shoots! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
Arsenal are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Oh, shooting chance! And that will be the final act. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal were victorious here, and rightly so. When you're allowed free...
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The start of this match marks the beginning of the second half of the campaign. That's good defending, very good defending. Arsenal have this frantic spell of games. Fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager has got to look towards squad rotation now. A bigger part of his job is to keep a freshness and energy about the team.
Dashing forward at pace. Just brushed off the ball there. Goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Arsenal are just so strong away from home, yet to lose on opposition territory. Tries to get it clear. It's come loose. Beautifully done. Gets up to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's being played forward. Kings it out wide, and he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Meyer finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. It's a loose ball. Here's the through ball. And he hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Zaha plays it over to the other flank. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Lovely bit of skill. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And he has been fouled there. Tierney. Guendouzi. Bellerin. Whipped in. Keeper sees it all the way. Meyer tries to switch the play. Joel Ward. Milivojevic, who opened the scoring with a second-half header in his last game. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Milivojevic. No goals as yet. Zaha. Looks to thread it through. Hector Bellerin. Joel Ward hoists it forward. And we've reached half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Mamadou Sakho. Sakho drives it forward. Hector Bellerin battles to win it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He hits one! Oh, he's missed it.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Hector Bellerin tries to get it forward quickly. Townsend, great strength, too strong for his opponent. He gets past his man. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gorgeous control there. Oh, he's in! Chance! On the balls, has a pop! It's broken loose. Arsenal have been mighty impressive in defence just recently. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Todibo goes looking, goes long. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And a real chance to break the deadlock. It's an Arsenal free kick. He's gone for it! And that has been cleared. Joel Ward. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Townsend, looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Meyer gets it back, brings it forward. Sakho gets into the right position to intercept. Patrick van Aanholt. Townsend. Forward it goes. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Meyer. Milivojevic loses his balance and loses the ball. Dan does well there, alert.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Hector Bellerin. So not long left in this now. Arsenal have been on a terrific scoring streak, but they are now under serious threat of drawing a blank. Good idea, just poorly executed. A real chance to break. Ayew is onto it and can take it up. And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Arsenal can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Tierney. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mamadou Sakho. Dan. Maya. And it's Ayew. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
We have already started here. The start of this match marks the beginning of the second half of the campaign. That'll be a throw-in. Zaha plays it in. And he's there to clear it. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. It's gone out for a throw-in. Arsenal have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Arsenal are unbeaten on the road so far. Ball swung up for the header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
This was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
It's one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short. Tierney goes on a run down the left wing. And he's cut it out. Milivojevic, whose first half strike gave his side the lead on his last outing. And here's Zaha. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, what a ball! It's broken loose! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for goal. It is a fantastic goal. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And he's produced a beauty. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Rice. Tierney. Plays it out to the wing. Tierney gets it into the middle. Danger averted for now. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Tierney positions himself well and cuts it out. Holding plays it forward. Hector Bellerin is great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Patrick van Arnholt tries to get it forward quickly, looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Zaha plays it in.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the counter. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Townsend. Lovely bit of skill there. Oh, really good feet. And here's Townsend. Meyer plays it over to the other flank. Milivojevic, already of course on the score sheet. Lovely bit of skill. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Arsenal don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. And here's Zaha. Milivojevic. And it's Meyer. Could be thinking about a shot here. Oh, sweet feet. Meyer. Plays it back. Townsend, now a chance to break. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Guendouzi was among the starting 11 last time out. That's not going to make it. He's had a go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Has a pop! And he's there to hoof it away. Keeps everyone guessing. And the ball's come out. Bellerin. Clears it out of harm's way. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
And it's Meyer. Townsend. Played into the middle. Van Aanholt. Forward it goes.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Meyer. That's great strength on the ball. Goes for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
So not long left in this now. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking...
Chance! And the defence can get it clear. The leveller or the knockout blow. Either way, it's got to happen right away.
Well, it's look...
And the shot! This could fall anywhere. And that would have been some goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Here comes another cross.
Arsenal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Ayew. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth... Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. We've got underway here pretty promptly. Tierney. Kings it out wide. Tierney. Chance! Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rice. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet. Well weighted. Tierney tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And it's played forward. Cedric Suarez pushes to get on the end of it. Ward-Prowse. Arsenal contested that thriller-minute draw last time. He's got options out wide. And he just whacks it away.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence.
And the finish! Tierney. Well, there is no evidence right now of the recent frailties that have affected the team around about this time in the game. It's been much talked about. Many here hoping that things will remain stable as they are now. Intercepts the throw. It's well read. Tierney. To get it forward quickly. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets it upfield. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Ball through needs to be good here. Cut out in the nick of time. Tierney. Out towards the flank. He sorted that out. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Referee's given a throw. Nelson. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Ward-Prowse loses his balance and loses the ball. He's had a shot! That's not going to make it. Guillaume Jaime. That's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. The other team. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Stevens. Chambers. Rice gets it back. Tierney. Needed a better pass there. Ward-Prowse. And it's Ings. Højbjerg. Hoists it forward. Guillaume Jaime. Nelson. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ward-Prowse goes looking. Well played, he saw that coming. Guillaume Jaime. No foul, says the referee. Bertrand. Ings. Rice.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and...
Ings! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ings really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
He's gone for it!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Tierney. Shoots! Well, that's caused a worry or two. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Up to meet it! He will be livid with himself. Stevens. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
And here's the long. And here's Ings. Forward it goes. Dinks one in. Cedric Suarez. Just brushed off the ball there. Chambers. Højbjerg, whose first half header opened the scoring in their last game. Looking to win it with time against them. Played into space out wide. Receives it from behind. Battles to win it back.
Southampton showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And help's available out wide. And it's Suarez.
Southampton merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Stevens.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Guillaume Jaime.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Cedric Suarez. And that's that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here. Todibo. Holding. Arsenal were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Tries to get it clear. So who's he picking out? Wood, a real chance to break. Lennon. Wood. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball early on, but can they make it tell? Hector Bellerin pumps it into the area. And it's Brady. Oh, that's neat. And here's Barnes! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Barnes did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Arsenal still to register a shot on target. Todibo. Holding plays it forward. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. What an adventurous run from a defender. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the finish! It's broken loose. Bellerin. He's had that put on a play. Big chance! Decent hit and on target. Westwood. Sancho with a good steal, well played. Hector Bellerin. Todibo. Holding. Tierney. Cork did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Cut out in the nick of time. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Arsenal just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
And it's Cork. Cork plays it out to the flank. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Over to the left. He's left his man. Here's the header! And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again.
Arsenal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Lennon. It's being played forward. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Peters, and it's played forward. Holding is there to heave it away. A real chance if he can get through. He's off on a marauding run. Goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Sancho gets it out to the wing. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's found his man. Oh, good ball. Get Wood! Turn out to be a big goal.
Now, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Holding. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
Holding. He's picked him out. Gets away from... He's gone for it! Time to deliver. Massive leap! No, not the best of headers. Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Hector Bellerin. He gets past his man. Has a pop! And that's been levered clear. Played out to the right. In comes the cross. And the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Just brushed off the ball there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can he deliver?
Arsenal are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Westwood drives it forward. Holding gets it away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Arsenal are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Going through. A really good feat. Hits one! It just took too long getting forward.
Wood simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
2 minutes to be added on. Hector Bellerin hoists it high, shoots! There it is! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So all square, and that's that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And we're underway. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Arsenal cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Now it's Kane. Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Massive leap! Harmlessly behind. Good idea, just poorly executed. Sanchez. Vertonghen. Plays it out to the flank. It's Son Heung-min. It's being played forward. So the derby's come round again, and at least pre-match is living up to billing.
Yeah.
Noisy old press conferences, a lot of colourful talk.
Yeah, here's hoping that we get the same intrigue and the thrills from what we saw last time round, if not better, Peter. I think we have a real show in prospect.
And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Alderweireld goes for a sweeping cross. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Goes for it! Todibo goes looking. Arsenal getting a lot of touches here, but he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Arsenal are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
Just brushed off the ball there. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to switch the play. Arsenal yet to have a shot on target. He's got away. Danny Rose knocks one in.
Tottenham Hotspur have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Plays it out to the wing. Alderweireld positions himself well and cuts it out. The Tongan plays it forward. No, that's not the ball he wanted. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ep.5. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Over to the left. And he heaves it forward. Son Heung-min. And he's going long. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Lo Celso. Sanchez drives it forward. Alderweireld. He spotted the run and played him through. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Ep.5. And the first half is done, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So first half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And it's Rose. Tierney. Hoists it forward. This is promising. Lo Celso gets it back. Kane. Rose. Lo Celso. Dele Alli. And here's Son Heung-min! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. Time to deliver. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Towering header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Sancho spreads it towards the left. Sancho needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Alderweireld tries lifting it up. Dele Alli concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Leno gets it upfield, and it's Son Heung-min. Into the channel. Drilled in. He's gone for it! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Arsenal can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Leno catches it safely. Hector Bellerin. And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Kane. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Kane might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Played down the flank. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Away from immediate danger. Back to the keeper and try something new. And it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. It's a throw in. Eriksen's delivery. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Eriksen plays it short. Well, the clearance is short. Here comes another cross. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Sancho.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Lucas Moura gets it back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Out to the left it goes. Tierney. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And they've been caught out here. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Tierney. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. That's a booking, always looked it. Lo Celso, and that is that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. So there it is. What struck you most about that?